Bray Wyatt likes to call himself the Eater of Worlds. I prefer to call him the Destroyer of Careers, because that's the only meaningful thing he has done in his career. Destroy others. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We've got an update here on Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss. Are they coming back together? Are they coming back at all? And will Bray Wyatt have another opportunity to hold down Alexa Bliss? Well, the news on Alexa Bliss is that she is wanted back as soon as WWE Night of Champions, which is less than 2 weeks away. It's being reported that the company want Alexa Bliss back for Night of Champions. So by wanting her back for Night of Champions, you would have to assume that means they would want her to appear at the show. It's not like they want her to travel to Night of Champions as a good luck charm. I mean, maybe McMahon wants her to sleep with the Saudi prince. Maybe that's what McMahon wants to take her with, to try and buy WWE some good faith with the Saudis. But other than that, surely if WWE want her back for a Night of Champions, then it has to be an appearance on TV. But by this stage, then, like, literally, what is the point? I mean, there is no time for Alexa Bliss to build anything. There's no time for Alexa Bliss to do anything. If she does return on either tonight's Raw or next week's Raw, I mean, it leaves you literally no time to accomplish anything, and I just don't know what there is for Alexa Bliss to do right now. However, she appears to be all clear. She got the cancer treatment. She was good with that. She's been on shows lately, so she seems to be fine. She was on The Masked Singer, which is a show where you basically sing underneath a mask and they have to guess who it is. She was also on a show with The Miz. So Alexa Bliss has been out in the public eye. She's been active. She's been doing things. And it looks like she is ready to return. The same cannot be said for Bray Wyatt, though. Bray Wyatt has not been in the public eye. Bray Wyatt has been doing absolutely nothing. And according to PW Insider, Bray Wyatt's WWE status is, he doesn't really have a status. That's currently what's happening at the moment. It's more of a hiatus than Bray Wyatt not being able to be medically cleared. Originally, when he disappeared, we heard he had a broken thumb, but I mean, that is bullshit. You could still work TV with a broken thumb. Let's be honest, a real man could fucking wrestle with a broken thumb. Even if Bray Wyatt doesn't want to, he could have cut promos, he could have been on TV, he could have done something. The guy has done nothing ever since, what, it's 4 weeks for Mania, where he just disappeared. He left Bobby Lashley without an opponent, without a payday. Bobby Lashley got the short end of that stick, and in typical Bray Wyatt fashion, he just bailed on the company when they spent so much time in Bray Wyatt. This Uncle Howdy crap. Again, Alexa Bliss, they brought her back and they just continued to put her with Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt symbol and Uncle Howdy stalking Alexa Bliss. And what did that turn into? Absolutely nothing. So, I mean, are they waiting? Are they keeping Alexa Bliss off TV until Bray Wyatt comes back? Who knows? Apparently, according to a Twitter page called @BoozerWrestling, and they are supposed to be credible source, I don't know if they're or not, but they're saying that Alexa Bliss being kept off TV is not linked to Bray Wyatt, and that Bray Wyatt's return is up to the management and him, whereas Alexa Bliss is returning soon. So, I mean, it's up to Bray Wyatt and management. What does that mean? Does that mean Bray Wyatt's got no interest in coming back? Does that mean management have nothing for him? Does management not want him to come back? Like, what is the issue? If the guy's ready to go, if the guy's cleared, if the guy's so good, if the guy is as good as people say he is, if he's Bray Wyatt, then why would they not be rushing to get him back? And if he loves wrestling, if he's such a big star and he wants to create a name for himself, then why is he not coming back to wrestling? He had a shitload of time off, and I know he spoke about Luke Harper, that his death, had a big impact on him, but I mean, come on, that's over 2 years ago. Like, literally, what is this guy, what is he playing at? I mean, it was his friend. That sucks to lose him, but Jesus Christ, he needs to put that behind him. Is Bray Wyatt ever going to come back? I personally do not know. Could you ever put Bray Wyatt in a position? Look at John Cena. Like, John Cena, he was the top man for 10 years because John Cena was dependable. John Cena turned up. John Cena never let the WWE down. Well, how could you trust Bray Wyatt? How could you ever put Bray Wyatt in that role? How could you expect him to show up every week or make sure that he shows up to any appearances that he's booked in? You wouldn't know. There'd be no guarantee because the guy obviously is not right in the head. And hopefully Alexa Bliss can get away from Bray Wyatt and try and re-salvage her career. It's went all downhill basically since she teamed up with Bray Wyatt. So yeah, Alexa Bliss should be back soon. She's been tweeting away on Twitter, whereas Bray Wyatt's been doing nothing. It's almost like Bray Wyatt doesn't even exist. And I don't know if that's Bray Wyatt himself or he's trying to play into the character where he's currently, you know, not doing anything in order to try and make the Wyatt thing seem more mysterious or whatever, but the whole thing fucking sucks. Let's just bring Alexa Bliss back, put her as the goddess, and as for Bray Wyatt, I wouldn't even trust Bray Wyatt, but if you do bring him back, just have him as a jobber, have him as a mid-carder until he can build up and prove that he deserves to be on the roster and he deserves a big push, because last time he came back at the Rumble, or no, Extreme Rules, and they put so much behind Bray Wyatt. They gave him all these segments, they promoted him, they did everything they could with Bray Wyatt. Even on Raw, they were doing all this shit with the Wyatt stuff where he was interfering with everything. I mean, they put so much stuff into Bray Wyatt, and what happened? Nothing happened. Even look at LA Knight. LA Knight's career went downhill. Not that LA Knight was doing incredibly well or winning matches, but he fought against Bray Wyatt, then things just went to shit for LA Knight. The guy's barely been seen since. It's a joke, guys. Bray Wyatt is a joke. Anyway, that is it. Alexa Bliss should be back soon. Maybe tonight, maybe next week. As for Bray Wyatt, God knows when he'll be back or if he'll be back. And honestly, if he didn't return, would it be such a big deal? I thought the guy had potential when he first debuted with the Wyatt family, but honestly, it's like so many failed attempts now. It's just, I'm bored of Bray Wyatt. I'm sick of Bray Wyatt. I've no interest in Bray Wyatt. But let me know your thoughts down below. I'll catch you in the next one. And of course, until next time, been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching and peace.